Max reps of 225 pounds at the combine. Aidan O'Connell at quarterback for the Raiders as they take over at the 25-yard line.
It's a learning process, and people need to understand that just because you're a first-round pick doesn't mean that you're just going to come in and start balling out right off the bat. They're giving him a lot of reps in the preseason. He's played through the fourth quarter. He's going to have a lot of opportunities to continue to try to find his way into this defense.
Aidan O'Connell hitting number 93, the Cowboys' fourth-round draft pick. Cowboys, I say Raiders here with third and very short. Aidan O'Connell with a give in the backfield, and the penalty is there as he's been working in the slot. You see him number one guarding the slot receiver here. From the 49-yard line, Aidan O'Connell, quarterback for the Raiders, has time, fires left side.
Tagged with coming on the blitz, but as we go ahead to Josh Butler, he does a great job of just shadowing the receiver, not making any too many handsy moves, stays in the hip pocket. When he breaks down, gets his hand over there without the right hand pulling, he's able to make a nice PBU, pass breakup.
Against the rookie third-round draft pick out of Cincinnati, Trey Tucker. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Cowboys got a 3-and-out in the first Raiders possession.
This year's draft, he's the guy that's really vying for that last position at the cornerback position, and they're on the field simultaneously.
And the opportunity has been there in the slot as Deron Bland and Kelvin Joseph have been battling with Jordan Lewis on physically unable to perform list. Third down play. Zamir White, drafted in the 2nd round. You're not just a special teams guy, even in the eyes of the coaches too. One of the strengths of this team, though, is the secondary. O'Connell with time over the middle was incomplete. Wanye Thomas defending.
Wanye Thomas is a player that has done nothing but show up. Here he is on the backside. Boom. Let's take a look at him as he goes ahead and cuts across. You see the receiver trying to come across his face. He does a great job of staying on his hip, reading the play. He knew exactly where the receiver was going. That allowed him to go ahead and be one step ahead to go ahead and get it.
And they'll keep it. Kelvin Joseph covering the slot to the left. Cowboys have Junior Fehoko and Sam Williams in at defensive end. Neville Gallimore and Chauncey Golston in the middle of the defensive line. Looking to throw is O'Connell, and he has his man to the 25-yard line.
Good job by Butler. Just as a simple slant route, he allows him to get inside. Once he gets inside, there's really nothing that he can do aside from try to come through the back of the receiver. Good route, good ball, first down.
And a pickup of 9 yards to Wilkerson, the former New England Patriot. A lot of former New England Patriots for some reason on this Raiders team. Is Josh McDaniels in his 2nd year here. Spent 16 years with the Patriots organization. Screen pass. Zamir White to the 20-yard line. A contributor this preseason for the Cowboys out of Florida A&M, a rookie, college free agent. From the 20.
Back there a little earlier as well.
2nd and long, the draw play up the middle. There's a flag down in the vicinity. Aidan O'Connell with time, throws over the middle, high, goes into the depth that he has in that secondary, especially at the safety position. 3rd and 20 at the 35.
Right man out here, making sure everybody, what they need to do, they got to hear it from me.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. You need to be an analyst. Don't be the play-by-play guy. Even though you can do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid that you're going to be the play-by-play guy.
But all the wide receivers are doing that, trying to keep the defense on their toes. So Mike McCarthy's doing a good job of putting everybody in just different, positions. So it's been great for us, though.
I would say Dak Prescott's doing a good job of putting guys in the room.
He definitely brings knowledge. He's got a whole family and everything. He talks about, stuff outside of football, life. But when we get into the room, he's locked in. He's one of those guys that's even a run play. just, you know, we're out there manhandling whoever lines up in front of us. I mean, definitely last year, you know, I was down a little bit. Noah Brown, you know, he just picked up the slack from everybody. But CD is just
the approach to the running game. Obviously, having Tony Pollard back as the lead man in the backfield. What is you guys' approach as that three-headed monster in your engagement in the running game?
I mean, every time we go out there and it's a run play, draw play, it really doesn't even matter because we know we
been now 18 months removed from that ACL injury.
Oh no, it's got to be a big year for him. Got to be a big year. You know, last year it was just kind of, you know, get back in the groove of things, but it's stronger. I feel a whole lot better. Here we go. We got a little touchdown right here, but wasn't as kind of mad about it. But.
So the Raiders with 50 seconds left in the half. Aidan O'Connell with time has a man, and that's Wilkerson. Just almost as spectacular as well during camp.
Everybody knows how important Mike for the opposing offense. Looking forward to him.
Trying to put pressure on the quarterback here. Aidan O'Connell throws it away. And once again.
Absolutely. And, you know, you just get those. You look at things like that, and for him to only be 23 years old, and then, of course, only really played 1 year in college, and then turned around there, and of course was hurt most of last year with a similar type. How fine a young man Trey Lance is. So we did all our research. Of course, we had all first and second round type grades on Trey. Trey's more, like you said, an athletic guy who's just, you know, has a lot of qualities, as you said, to Dak in terms of his athletic ability.
Both in the first half, I mean.
Coach McCarthy and Shotty better watch out. They're putting their replacement right out there in front of him. Dak's doing one heck of a job out there, and I know he's rooting for Will too in terms of what we can do offensively. I think some of the additions we made, obviously, with Cooks being at the top of the list, what he's done for that wide receiver room from a leadership standpoint, and then his on-the-field skills is.
How excited are you about having that three-headed monster back again at the receiver position?
Well, it's fantastic. I heard some of your numbers in terms of what the three guys did when it was Amari. I think he's playing at the top of his game, and he could have a very special year in terms of what he can do for this, not to mention the fact that he's surrounded by a lot of really good football players, great depth. And
especially tonight, you know, kind of that last opportunity of the preseason, go out there and show really the whole league what they can do. And, you know, they've done a great job tonight, scored a bunch of points, moved the ball up and down the field. So it's fun to see. It's a line room. And he's been a great addition for us.
You've talked so highly over the last year about Terrence Steele and what he's able to do on the field. To see him back in the fold after that ACL injury, attacking that.
Excited to get out there. You know, not for myself, but I know the training camp's been long for these guys, and you know, we're just excited to get out there as a football team and show everyone what we can do.
We are excited to have you.
Back in 1987-88, he was an assistant offensive line coach and special teams coach back then. 50-yard line, third down. Owen stretching out and making the catch. What a catch.
That is how you go up and you make a play.
Cam Sims
going to the high points. Butler did a great job of staying in the hip pocket, but like some of the young guys have done this preseason, they just didn't get his head around. Great grab, got the ball, elbow down, knee down, first down.
Using all of his 6'5" frame and then some. To the 28-yard line, first down for the Raiders. On the ground, some running room for Sincere McCormick, the former UTSA Roadrunner, has a first down. And later is the offensive coordinator. O'Connell. Philip Dorsett, six-time Pro Bowler Brian Waters, and he had a Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez at tight end in Kansas City. He's got some future Hall of Famers on this Cowboys offensive line. For sure, Zach Martin, perhaps Tyron Smith as well. Fittening at the Cowboys' 14-yard line, facing a 3rd and 6. Aidan O'Connell has gone all the way at quarterback, under pressure, Finds Philip Dorsett and stops. Need to get to the 8-yard line. Empty backfield. Fires, incomplete.
On this route the entire time. Here he is on the right side of your screen. He sits over there, and as soon as he sees a break, bow, knocks the ball down. These guys must be taught by somebody named Al Harris, because they're doing a good job of not grabbing and simply just batting the ball down.